What are you excited about for Cambodia?
I'm excited to meet the kids.
I'm excited to meet the girls.
I'm excited to meet the kids. What is your activity for the school?
Do like self-portraits, but it's kind of like a mixed media. Maybe if they like a certain food or a certain sport or something like that, they can kind of incorporate that in, like using like yarn, ribbon, glitter, buttons, different.
Reading Dr. Seuss books, so it gets them to learn English and stuff like that. And a drawing activity where they fold a piece of paper into 5 like areas, and we doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes song.
First, to explain the story of the crane with the picture book. We're going to teach them how to make cranes, paper cranes. After that, we're doing jump rope.
And what do you expect to happen? I hope they like it. I think it would be something different from what they usually do in school.
So I want them to like learn new, like different cultural stuff, like stuff from Tokyo.
Hopefully, we can teach them some English and they can teach us some Khmer, so we can get a good conversation going.
Once we arrived in Cambodia, we decided to do cultural activities. This included the killing fields.
We never learned that in school, and that's kind of something we never like knew about. We knew about the killing fields, but we didn't know about like what it really happened.
I think the saddest part was like the individual stories, because then it just makes it much more real.
We also wanted to do some shopping, so we went to the Central Market. And we visited the Royal Palace. We asked our neighbors and friends if they would be willing to donate children's picture books for the kids in Cambodia. We were able to collect a total number of 409 books.
Ready for the workshop?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
We're gonna do three.
What is your name? Can you say my name is?
And a 75% dropout rate. Part of that dropout rate is there aren't high schools close enough. They can't get to a school. They live here, they go by bus to a government high school 5 kilometers down the road. And the other 20 have lost 1 or 2 parents to HIV, at least 1.
So my activity went really well. They really enjoyed the like coloring themselves and doing the materials. They were so cute. They were really like kind and loving children.
It was interesting. I think the jump rope went well. Taking the photos, like it was nice to see how like excited they were about it. I mean, the origami, like it wasn't easy to do in itself, but then with younger kids it was much harder. So.
Cool. Wanna see yours? Okay, what were your thoughts about the trip?
One of the best experiences I've had. Just seeing it right in front of you gives you more empathy toward these kids.
I think it's one of the best trips I've been on and one of the best experiences I've had. But I feel like when you were in that moment, it was so surreal and so unbelievable. I felt like I was in a totally different place.
I thought it went really well, and I really liked how we went to the killing fields because it gave us some background history about Cambodia.
What was your favorite activity?
The killing fields was, I never learned about that in school, and that was something that was so similar to like Hitler and the Holocaust, but it was something I never learned about and never knew about until we actually went there.
Meeting the different kids, it was really nice. Like the language barrier wasn't a big thing.
Playing games with them and just having like totally fun time, unplanned, like it just goes with the flow. Okay, what was one thing you could change about the trip?
Spend a bit more time at the orphanage because I feel like they liked being more active. It was easy to like work with like the older kids, the younger kids. So they were more fluent in English, which kind of helped a bit with like communication.
Would have liked to learn more about the country's history and more time at the orphanage and school, because the orphanage was one of the best days for me. I had so much fun there, and it was such like a positive vibe.
We spend more time with the kids because we spent a lot of time in Cambodia, but we didn't spend as much time with the kids as I would have liked. It was like, how can we really make a difference? Because like, if we bring books, how much will this really impact the kids? We'd have to think really hard about what we need to do next time. Like, what's the next step in this process?